They tore down my stone retaining wall, so I made them rebuild it under county supervision and pay for every cracked brick. I live on a sloped half-acre at the edge of Maple Crest Ridge, a quiet neighborhood that looks like it was copy-pasted from a magazine. My house sits lower than the road, with a curved driveway bordered by a 3-foot stone wall my grandfather built in 1968. It held back the grade, framed the lilacs, and gave the place a kind of old-world charm. For years, it stood solid, mossy, and beautiful. Then one warm Saturday, I came home to find rubble where it used to be. Chunks of grey limestone lay scattered down the hill. My lilac roots were exposed, hanging limp in the dirt. A laminated notice flapped on my gate. Unauthorized structure removed per HOA compliance order. The signature at the bottom was from the president, a woman named Denise who wore heels to yard sales and believed her clipboard gave her divine authority. I knocked on her door that evening. She smiled like she was granting audience. "That wall violated setback guidelines," she said. "You'll thank me later, it looked old." I stared at her. "It was older than the HOA," she shrugged. "Aesthetic consistency matters." I spent the next 3 nights reading county ordinances. The HOA's boundary line ended 56 feet before my driveway. My property was carved out long before the HOA formed, recorded in Book 317, page 422 of the county plat maps. I called the zoning office Monday morning. The clerk, a soft-spoken man named Harold, confirmed it. They had no jurisdiction to touch a thing. By Wednesday, my attorney filed a motion for property damage and trespass. We attached photos, the notice, and the HOA bylaws showing their own map. Denise's face went pale when the county investigator arrived with a clipboard of his own. She stammered about community cohesion while he measured distances and took pictures of the rubble. 3 weeks later, the HOA's insurance cut me a check for $18,000. Reconstruction costs, landscaping repair, and legal fees. Denise resigned, citing stress. The new wall went up in April, stronger, higher, and lit by small copper lamps. Every evening, I sit on that wall, coffee in hand, watching the sunset reflect off those clean, even stones. I consider revenge taken